Wake up, Monarch!
I'm Samantha Benner.
And I'm Shane Klingon-Smith.
And it's time
for KYOT.
Do you remember when we used to have a gravestone in front of our school?
Yeah, what was that all about?
Let's find out.
In the early morning hours of January 20th, 1936, an explosion occurred at the Monarch coal mine, killing 8 miners, including mule driver Joe Jaramillo, whose body was never recovered. He was memorialized with a gravestone that was placed at our school for a short time.
It was an important marker for not only the history of the area and the history of the event, but also for the family.
The gravestone was met with some apprehension when it first arrived.
There was also concern from community members, student staff, and parents. We need to make sure that everybody is supportive and there's an understanding of intention and the communication and the history with information provided.
Walking into school every day, many students wondered why it was there in the first place.
It was supposed to bring a connection to our school name and to the area and the history of the area, and a vital and important history to our area.
And after its appearance at Monarch, it was quickly moved to a more suitable location.
It has now been reinstalled back to where it originally was, which I think ultimately, retrospectively, probably was the right decision where it should have stayed originally.
The Monarch Mine is an important part of our history, and while the gravestone might not be here anymore, the story of Joe Jaramillo shouldn't be forgotten. For KYOT, I'm Alex Newman.
Man, talking about that gravestone really got me thinking about past things at Monarch.
Yeah, I even remember my sophomore year when the first episode of KYOT aired.
It's really cool to look back at all the different faces from each year of KYOT. By the way, who was your favorite anchors for KYOT?
Sophia.
What about Lincoln?
Just Sophia.
Wake up, Monarch! I'm Lincoln.
And I'm Sophia.
And it's time
For KYOT.
Aren't you supposed to say for KYOT as well, Lincoln?
No. Wake up, Monarch! I'm Lincoln.
And I'm Sophia.
Wake up, Monarch! I'm Lincoln.
And I'm Sophia.
And it's time
for KYOT.
Great.
Lincoln Roch and Sophia Miranda, the peppy faces of KYOT during 2020-2021, a year of uncertainty.
For the first half of the year that I was an anchor, we couldn't even enter inside the school. So it was pretty crazy trying to figure out ways to film.
Me and Lincoln would turn sessions that should have only taken 30 minutes to film into 2 hours because we just couldn't focus because Lincoln's so funny.
During these sessions, they created some of their favorite memories from senior year.
The one with the rock.
How's your day going?
It's been pretty rocky.
That was solid.
Man, I remember when we were actually on a table right over there, we were doing a little dance with our little flower headbands on, singing.
Do you know Miss Ellis, the science teacher, the science teacher? Do you know Miss Ellis? Oh, hey! I didn't see you there.
Now is a good time.
Throughout their time as anchors, they discovered more about themselves.
In terms of journalism, I probably learned more from KYOT than anything I've learned in college so far.
I just really enjoyed getting practice in front of the camera almost because I thought that was what I was going to do.
And while they may not be at Monarch anymore, their legacy lives on in the episodes that they created. For KYOT, I'm Ella Mulm.
That's all for this week, Monarch.
We'll see you next time.
Deuces.
That's all for this week, Monarch.
And just for nostalgia,
Stay positive
and test negative. Deuces!
Yearbook Distribution Day is Friday, May 13th.
And this video contains all the information you need to know to pick up your yearbook.
In order to get your yearbook, you need a ticket that looks like this.
If your ticket is red, that means you got a personalized yearbook.
If your ticket is teal, that means your yearbook is normal.
If you didn't get a ticket, that means you didn't buy a yearbook.
If you would like to put your name on the waiting list to get a yearbook, you can go to jostensyearbooks.com.
You can start picking up your yearbook during 4th period in the small gym.
There will be a signing party during 4th and 5th period in the big gym.
There will be tables set up in the small gym for you to pick up your yearbook. You're going to present your ticket to a yearbook staff member who's going to sign it and exchange it for your yearbook.
That's it.
We hope you enjoy your yearbook.